My name is Scott Mcdonald, Director of Client Services here at Bottlecapps. I'm from Sherman, Texas. Went to college at Texas A&M. Made the rounds. I knew I had to get some type of job right out of college. So I went to law school, but that really wasn't for me. I ended up doing sports talk radio for a few years. Done the entrepreneur thing a few times and real estate before landing here. You said pets. I do have pets. Cabo and Lhasa, and they're my best little buddies, working at home. They're both probably asleep right now somewhere. Lhasa actually is down there on the floor sleeping. The unique part about Bottlecapps is, and what really caught my attention, was the opportunity to be disruptive in an industry, to be a trailblazer. The other part that's been really neat, which I wasn't really anticipating, was helping out small mom and pop stores around the country that may have been struggling, and they're just simply not anymore. We have stores that are doing really, really, really well and competing with some of the monster stores that have popped up around the country too. So, I just think the opportunity to be a trailblazer and disrupt an industry has been the best part about working for Bottlecapps, no doubt. The ability to be adaptable, so adaptability would be the first and foremost thing. I think with any startup, honestly, when you are blazing trails, you don't necessarily know where that path is going to take you. When I first got here, I wore a million different hats. Honestly, there was not a lot in the way of a roadmap for exactly what we were doing. We just kind of made it work. And then once we kept growing, we were able to sort of divide labor up a little bit better. And then the other part of it is probably equally as important as patience. Everything doesn't go perfectly right out of the gate, and it may take a little longer to get the momentum that you've been looking for. We kind of grinded. We were grinding for a while. The patience is paying off now. I think there's no doubt about it. So those would be my two things: adaptability and patience. Okay, so my favorite drink. So we got beer, liquor, and wine. I don't like wine. If I did, maybe a Pinot Noir, but not really. So for beers, German or Belgians, those people have been brewing beer since before America was a twinkle in George Washington's eye. So they just know what they're doing. It's really, really great. I mean, I occasionally like an IPA or an American lager too, like a Coors Banquet beer or something like that. For the spirits, it's got to be a bourbon. In particular, bourbon, which is a little bit of water to open it up. But in particular, TX whiskey, straight bourbon. Everything's farm to glass, and I don't know what it is about the aging process in Texas. I know it gets really, really hot and really, really cold in Texas, and whatever it does, it works on my taste buds. I do reserve the right to change my mind, but that's where I'm rolling right now. Is TX whiskey, straight bourbon. Well, adaptability translates really to everything in life. And so I think it's been really, really clear. Working from home, it has good parts and bad parts, but I've adapted to it, and I really like it now. I'm certainly not doing as good as my dogs. They these little dudes can't believe that I'm home all the time. Obviously I miss seeing everybody and just the normal. Everybody's dealing with that right now. The social distancing thing can be tough. We don't have just the normal human interaction. I definitely don't miss Dallas traffic. I do feel more productive, a lot more productive, in fact. But along those same lines, I think that drawing that line between work and home, since it's literally the same place, that took a while for me to adjust to. A lot going on here in my home life as well. My wife is pregnant. She's about to have a baby, probably in October. And I got a lot of honeydews, a lot of stuff to prepare. So, shutting off and separating my home life from my work life, since it's in the same place. But, I'm getting there, still work in progress, but I think I've adapted pretty well so far. That I can share? I a silly one from college. Went to a huge double-decker boat party in Lake Travis in Austin, and in the journey from the parking lot to the boat ramp, meet my friends. My friends are all there. They see me from the boat. These chicks are there, and I get excited. They're like, "Let's bong a beer together." So they pull out his beer bong. Like, they don't know me, but the energy's positive, and it's just awesome. And everybody's laughing and having a good time. So I chug beer, and everyone's just hooting and hollering, and the energy levels up. They're like, do another one. So I did. I did 2 more. I was slamming them, man. I was crushing these things. And then that's when they let me know that those were O'Doul's non-alcoholic beers. To start off, everybody knew. Everyone was in on it. There's probably 40 or 50 people all watching me chug O'Doul's. That's kind of lighthearted, but it wasn't terrible to be on the receiving end of that one. It could be worse. Peace. Bye.